Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of High, Wide, and Handsome. This week we're at Pocono, and it's not a double header, but it's a triple header because it took me 3 times to have a good race. This race kind of had a headset malfunction, had to start in the back, so we started I think 18th. But we're quickly going to make our way up, but not on the first lap, as you'll soon see. I had a little netcode issues with a couple of people, some glitching. As you'll see right here in turn 1, the 10 car is going to glitch into my car. And then a few seconds later, I'm going to run out of talent, get on the gas too soon, and head up down into the grass. But car's good. No reason to quit out here. Let's just keep going. Car's fine. We're just going to have to ride around the back a little bit, which really not that big a deal in an ARCA race. You're going to make up some spots pretty quickly, as you're about to see. So we're going to the 4th lap now. 20 car, 1 car. 20 is going to hit the wall. 1 car is going to go under, not giving room, which we'll talk about later. And they're going to wreck half the field, and we got a yard sale outside of turn 2.
Go around those wrecks, you can drive through it. Up to it, Harry!
After that little Days of Thunder action, we are going to try to chase down the 8 here. Right here, we're not getting much straight line speed in clean air. And the smartest thing you can do here when you have somebody you're not used to racing with, no offense to Butch here, but I had to back off just because I didn't know what he was going to do. Didn't know him very well. Just wanted to see. The smart thing you can do in these races is just kind of back off if you're going to put yourself in a bad position. It's just kind of better to live to fight another day. As you're going to see, I'm going to try the same thing here going into 2, which is even more narrow. Even less of a passing zone in my opinion. And I'm going to back out again and just let him have it. But on this lap here, we're going to get a good run coming off of 3. And follow him down the backstretch, get the draft. And try to make our move going into turn 1. Just going to poke out. As you can see, even when you poke out into clean air, you don't get too much of a run. He's able to hold me off pretty well up high.
Step aside, Butch.
But that brings an end to Butch, and also going to pass a lap car here, and we're going to go on. So not a lot to see in the first race. Just wanted to point out those things about, kind of having some patience, especially with cars you're not familiar with. But we're going to finish 4th. Not too bad for really just kind of making a mess of it on the first lap. I'm not going to be mad at that. And on to race 2, got a better starting position, got to actually qualify, going to start in 3rd on the inside here. Get a good restart. I'm not sure what happened with the 4 here, he just moved up and the 5 car decided to take advantage and go down under. I'm pretty sure the 4 was just being patient. I raced with him a lot in this race and he was a very patient driver. Me, not so much. As you see, I try to stick it in down here and almost take both of us out. Okay, now on lap 2, we're actually going to get to make our move here. Going to stick it to the outside, but the 5's going to get a little tight and start climbing the track, and we're just going to cross him over. Stick it down low. It's going to be a drag race down the backstretch here between 1 and 2. And like I mentioned before, you don't get a lot of benefit from clean air, side by side at least. And we're eventually going to make the pass down here into 2. Coming up on lap 9. Racing with the 4 car, going to slap the wall and give up a whole lot of time. And the 4 is going to take advantage and go on around. Now lap 6, going to get a run on the 4 here. Try to make the pass in 2. We went back and forth a few times. Steve's a really good driver, very clean. He knows what he's doing. It was a really a pleasure to race with him. Gonna get the spot back here, coming out of 2. With 4 to go though, he's gonna get a good run, and he's gonna basically pay us back for the pass into that we gave him earlier. And I'm trying to cross him over here, I'm going to be able to get back ahead of him just a little bit. But if you watch, he's going to be able to stick the outside pretty well, so he doesn't lose much here at all. Even though off of exit we are going to maintain first position, but that will be short-lived as the 4 was hungry for the victory, and he's going to go up here and get it right here with 3 to go. And 2 are going to get a little loose getting on the curbs. You don't want to do that, as you can see. And the 4 is going to go around us on the outside again, give him lots of space. And he's going to make the outside pass here. Pretty damn good move, if you ask me. I'm trying to fight back, but it's kind of all in vain here. This was his race, and he pretty much took it from us. Race 3. Now, this is the race where we actually get to start on the front row, get a really good jump on the 1 car here, kind of give him a little okey doke. And it's going to be a drag race. Once again, as Pocono is just a giant drag race with some turns thrown in for fun. And we're going to try to make the pass here on the first lap. But the car's going to wobble just a little bit, and it's going to slow us up, and the 1's going to fight back. And as we come down the backstretch between 1 and 2, he's going to be able to pull up next to us and make the pass into 2. Which has kind of been the common theme of the day. I didn't think it would be a very good passing zone at first, but it seems like I made passes and got past here quite a few times, so props to him. It was a good pass. Good job, Greg. Now on to lap 7. Trying to make a comeback here. We're going to follow Greg down here in between 1 and 2 again. Kind of far back, but as you can see down here, we got some lap trouble. This lap car, I guess, is going to touch the grass, come across the track, hit another lapped car. Greg's going to have to hit the brakes. I think he took a little damage. We're going to go around the inside.
Bye.
That's pretty much going to be all she wrote for that race. That was the one big highlight there. I got lucky thanks to some lap cars. And we're going to be able to take the win here. As you see here, we're going to come around 3rd on the last lap, and we're going to be able to take the checkered. So all in all, not a bad week at Pocono. There was one race I didn't include where I got wrecked immediately, but that seemed like you all know how that is if you've raced ARCA. You don't need me to show you that. But really proud of the week we had. It's pretty cool. Learned a lot. If you would have asked me, last week, I would have said I hated this track, but I actually had a lot of fun. But join us next week. We're going to go to 5 Flags. It's going to be a short track, so who knows what's going to happen. We may have 6 races to cover. We may just have 1. I guess we'll see. But come back next week and join me then. And until then, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.